Content disclaimer. The views, comments, and opinions expressed by guest speakers or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teachers, scholarship, education, and research. For fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringed. Hey, this is King Simon, the International Numerovator. Remember, get all my books on Amazon or go to Linktree/King Simon, the Numerovator. And remember, don't forget to book my sessions at 347-496-1022. Book now. So if you understand your mathematics as a human being, you could turn up that dial. It's just that most of our people was taught against this due to religious, dogmatic stuff. But in the deeper spiritual aspects of religion, let's say the Gnostic Christians, or the Sufis in Islam, or the Kabbalists in Judaism, if you went there instead of staying on the layman's level, you would learn the number system. It's Minister Farrakhan's birthday. Yes. Today is also Black China's birthday and Cam Newton's birthday. Okay. Yo, just doing that alone with my neck, boy, that joint hurt, man. I don't know how Stevie did that all his life. Stevie did all this all his life, man. That joint hurt my neck, or was really exercising my neck. So big up to Stevie Wonder that did this most of his life, because that joint hurt my neck. Well, I think it cracked my neck. That's what I think it did, singing that Stevie Wonder song there. Yeah, Stevie birthday coming up. So enough respect to him. And enough respect to all of you out there. And poof, man. And Stevie been doing it for a long time, man. Stevie been doing it for a long time. Yes, y'all. Stevie's been doing it for a long time. Okay, let's see here. This is a interesting topic that I'm going to unpack. I had to change it up a little. Just a little bit. Just a touch of love, a little bit. Just a touch. With just a touch, baby. Just a touch of love a little bit. Just giving it a little touch of love. Just a little touch of love. So, AI, artificial intelligence, or art of intelligence. Which one are we going to pay attention to? The artificial intelligence or the art of intelligence? You know, before I went to bed, and I didn't even sleep that long because last night I was doing some rebroadcasting of a program I did with Sonetta years ago, 8 years ago, approximately 2015. I did it on March the 9th. And why I know it was March the 9th is because our dear brother Reggie called in on the show while I was breaking down the numbers, and I rebroadcasted on my King Simon Presents and on Numerovation channel this morning. I was up until like 4 or 5 in the morning rebroadcasting a part of it. I didn't rebroadcast all of it, but I rebroadcast enough of it to get the gist, all the way from 1 all the way to 22. So if you want to see, without digging for it, if you want to see the rebroadcast of something that I did on Sonetta TV years ago, 8 years ago, my book, Numbers Are Simple, was out probably for 10 years. So 2 years it was out already. And Numerovation was not out yet. Numerovation for Mental Stability was not out yet. But the just constantly saying the word or the abbreviation AI is a stimulating energy, and there's duality in the AI. Let me tell you, there's duality in the AI. You know what I'm saying? there's duality in the AI. And the words artificial intelligence in numerology, which is ironic, the word artificial and the word intelligence in numerology, and I wrote it down to break it down. In both systems of numerology, the word artificial and the word intelligence add up to the number 7. The word artificial by itself adds up to 52 in the Pythagorean system and 25 in the Chaldean system. 5 plus 2 equals 7, and 2 plus 5 equals 7. The word intelligence add up to 61 in the Pythagorean system and 43 in the Chaldean system. 2 different systems, but yet they add up to the number 7. And when you add all of it together, it adds up to the number 14. That 7 plus the 7 equals 14. Or 52 plus 61 equals 113, which equals the number 5. 1 plus 1 plus 3 equals 5. 25 plus 43 equals 68, and 6 plus 8 equals 14, which is a 5. But that 14 keeps on appearing. And when 14 keeps on appearing, according to older numerologists, and I'd like to touch on one of the oldest of numerologists from the 1800s, and what he says about the number 14. And this is very important for understanding what AI really means to mankind from a mathematical perspective. He says the number 14, this is the number of movement, combination of people and things, and danger from natural forces such as tempests, water, air, and fire. The number is fortunate for dealing with money, speculation, changes in business, but there is always a strong element of risk and danger attached to it. But generally, owning to the actions and foolhardiness of others. If this number comes out in calculation of the future events, the person should be warned to act with caution and prudence. Very important statement made by Kiro, a numerologist from the 18th and early 18 and 1900. He was actually born on November the 1st. He was actually born November the 1st. Make sure I got his year, because I know I have his year here. He was actually born, let me make sure I got it. I know I wrote down his birthday some years ago. I had his birthday down here. I know I wrote it in the book, but he was born November the 1st. November 1st, 1866, and died October 1936. October 8th, 1936. So he died in his critical cycle. Born November 1st, but he died in the 52-day critical cycle before his birthday. This is very important. And I'm not downing AI. It's just that man in use of AI has to be very careful and cautious and use prudence when that's why the number 14 is a number that comes out in calculations for the future events. For persons should be warned to act with caution and prudence. Now, I'm focusing on that part only because there's nothing wrong with the use of AI. A lot of us been using quote unquote artificial intelligence for a long time. The microphone, a microphone is a form of artificial intelligence because it's there to artificially project your voice. The microwave is a form of artificial intelligence. Different machinery that operates with machines and things that are not of human intelligence or original intelligence is considered artificial intelligence. So we have to pay attention that some of these things were necessary to use. The electric stove can be considered artificial intelligence, but when we're dealing with artificial intelligence today, as it has developed over the years from when the computer age started coming in, giving data to a lot of these things, man has to have a certain amount of control, or it will it will it's a warning. That number 14 that it adds up to is a warning. It's a warning of, and to be cautious with anything that adds up to that number 14, as far as artificial intelligence. That word artificial intelligence add up to that number 14. So in my book, I talk about it from another perspective, but giving a similar breakdown from what I researched and what was downloaded to me. And in my book, in Numerovation for Mental Stability, to keep people motivated to understand that with artificial intelligence and with the number 14 that's connected to the artificial intelligence, you got to be very mindful of being irresponsible with that number 14, and unadaptable, not being able to adapt, and ego driven when you're using artificial intelligence. That's what I say in my book, because the number 14 in certain systems of numerology, the words artificial intelligence break down to the number 14, and 14 in certain system is also known as a karmic number that also offers unlearned lessons. That's what I'm writing in my book. I said in my book, I said the number 14 is also known as a karmic number that also offers unlearned lessons in life, both positive and negative. The number 14 energy that are connected to, or the energy and people that are connected to the number 14 are usually associated with knowledge, study, travel, and growth. They can exemplify extreme energy that needs to be properly directed, or it can be unhelpful and destructive. I wrote it in my book. So the way you use numbers is not just pertaining to people, but it also could be pertaining to words and things that are happening in the society. So artificial intelligence should be recognized understood from a human perspective, understanding the art of being intelligent, or the art of intelligence when using the artificial intelligence. We have to be intelligent. We have to use and apply the art of intelligence when using artificial intelligence. That's what I mean. According to the science of mathematics and numbers. So if the 14 can be a destructive number and an unhelpful number when exemplified extreme energy, because artificial intelligence is coming with extreme energy. It's exemplifying extreme energy. Although it's break, and I watch what I say in my book. This is interesting. It says the number 14 person can offer practical and groundbreaking methods with self-assurance and the ability to adapt to life's changes or implement them on various levels. So even artificial intelligence can adapt to life's changes. It's a groundbreaking thing, of course. AI is a groundbreaking thing, no doubt. But it can adapt, and it can bring karmic changes to humanity if we don't learn how to use the art of intelligence to keep it on wrap, keep it on a lockdown. But it's going to be hard, because that 1 plus that 4 equals 5, and 5 is going to break free. It loves its freedom. People don't understand. So if the word artificial intelligence break down to a number 14, which is a 5, The one representing the creative aspect, as I go on in my book, I talk about it. I talk about what that 1 and 4 represents. But if that 1 and 4 represents that creative aspect and that foundational, intelligent, and mysterious aspect, that means artificial intelligence has the ability to creatively and mysteriously break free from humanity. That's why it is also known as a karmic number, because 1 and 4 can be complements to each other, but also be opposition to each other, depending on communication. And the words artificial intelligence add up to that number 14. I just want to give you and I'm not downing the artificial intelligence. Like I said, we've been using it for quite some time. The computer is a form of artificial intelligence. That's what it is. They're taking what they've studied from the art of intelligence, the human body, the human mind, and created an artificial intelligence, which is called a computer. So the numbers also shows you this. And that's why I tell people to read my book, not just for the vanity of who you are and what you could read about another person and all that, but also the nuances of society and how it's changing. Because words has meanings, and it doesn't just have verbal dictionary meaning, it has vibratory, energetic meaning. So AI to me could either be the artificial intelligence or the art of intelligence that humans have to use, the art of intelligence, to maintain balance with artificial intelligence. I'm not against artificial intelligence. That's like me throwing away my computer. Not against it, but we have to, because it's connected to the karmic number 14. We have to have a mental foundation, and we have to have a secure foundation when dealing with artificial intelligence. That's all I'm saying. A secure. And I want to read what I said about the number 14 but I want you to not consider it a person, but consider the numbers. Consider me speaking also about artificial intelligence, because they're creating whole people out of artificial intelligence that can sound like you, talk like you, blink like you, speak like you, even give off liquids like they're like it's saliva coming out of their mouth. I mean, they have sex dolls that actually create vaginal fluids. They have sex dolls. I mean, they have brothels with sex dolls, not with no more human women, no more human men, and animals that create fluid for their bodies. Men and women are buying dolls, and they're not blow-up dolls. These dolls look like real damn people. Artificial intelligence, and they can respond and make sounds and make noise like a woman or like a man. This is artificial intelligence. So when I read what I said in my book, Numerovation for Mental Stability, take it in as pertaining to the artificial intelligence, because the number 14 is connected to artificial intelligence. The artificial in both systems and intelligence in both systems adds up to the number 7, and 7 plus 7 equals 14. And then that 1 and that 4 equals 5, and 5 is the number of breaking free, freedom loving, the love to freedom. So the more you put into artificial intelligence without controlling the parameters of artificial intelligence, then it will develop its own self and become free. That's how this thing could work if we don't put a cap on it, or at least have a certain control over it. So I understood iRobot when Will Smith did that movie. I understood what he was trying to do. That movie was very, very telling of where AI can go. And like I said, I am not against artificial intelligence. All of us have been using it. The phone is a form of artificial intelligence. It's not the same landline like we used to lose as a child and had to dial and all that kind of stuff. It's made everything easier. Artificial intelligence have made everything easier. But if we don't put a cap on it, if we don't use the art of intelligence to at least navigate the artificial intelligence, then they will take over, because we're uploading all this data into them. And so they're learning more about us every day, every time, all of that. This is all they're showing this. This is not new news. This is true news. They're showing this online all the time. So I'm just wanted to show you that the mathematics all add up. And like I said, in my book, Numerovation for Mental Stability, the number 14 is the symbol of mental foundation, for it is only when the human mind has laid a secure foundation and knows what is needed to build upon that human and hold on, it says what is needed to build upon that humans become balanced producers of thoughts according to certain esoteric systems. Let me read that again. The number 14, the words artificial intelligence add up to 14. The 1 and the 4 deals with creativity, mystery, and foundation. And it's also a mental number that's there. Equals the 5, which deals with freedom and adaptability, versatility. So the artificial intelligence have the ability not to only be creative, but mysteriously, mentally, and freedom loving of that energy will also can come upon that artificial intelligence for it to do what it has to do to lock down what it has to lock down for humanity, if we don't use the art of intelligence to put at least a barrier around the artificial intelligence. So I say in my book, and I want y'all to imagine what I'm saying and give it to artificial intelligence. Share it with the art, not just with a person born on the 14th or your life path is the 14th. Relate the 14 to the artificial intelligence, because it says the number 14 is the symbol of mental foundation, for it is only when the human mind has laid a secure foundation and knows what is needed to build upon that, humans become balanced producers of thought according to certain esoteric studies. The number 14 is also known as a karmic number that also offers unlearned lessons in life, both positive and negative. The number 14 energy and people that are connected to the number 14 are usually associated with knowledge. AI, artificial intelligence, connected to knowledge. Study, they are studying. You're giving it a lot of data, so they're also learning how to study things around it. Travel and growth, they are growing. It is growing at a high level. They can exemplify extreme energy that needs to be properly directed, or it can be helpful or destructive. That's what I'm saying in my book. I am actually saying what artificial intelligence can be. The number 14, energy and person, can offer practical and groundbreaking methods with self-assurance and the ability to adapt to life's changes or implement them on a variety of levels. The karmic challenge that faces the number 14 is that it can become stubborn, imbalanced, too rigid, unadaptable, lack of confidence, ego-driven, addiction, and irresponsibility. According to the study of tarot, the number 14 is the Temperance. This depicts a person or the archangel Michael able to pour the water of life from one cup to another without spilling any of its precious fluid. In other words, adaptation and coordination are necessary factors for the number 14 vibration. This is what I'm writing in my book. So AI, or artificial intelligence, in other words, adaptation and coordinations are necessary factor for that number 14 vibration to thrive on its highest level. And that's what it will do. That's what it has been doing. That's what it is going to do, if we don't learn to use the art of our intelligence to control it and guide it for our necessity and our necessary use. I can't make this up. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. And sometimes, let me take off my glasses, my Stevie Wonder shades. And sometimes we have to be able to go within our studies to find out what humanity is doing and pay attention. My spirit told me to read or break down the number artificial intelligence from a numerical perspective. And sure enough, in both systems, it came up to the 14. Chaldean, which is the most mystical system, and in the Pythagorean, which is the most easiest and practical system, it came up to the number 14. I was like, oh, this is what y'all trying to do. This is what you telling me now. Oh, okay, I got it. Thank you very much. Because if you go into the older system of Chaldean, 25 in numerology, in the Chaldean system of numerology, and I want you, the word artificial adds up to 25 in the Chaldean system. And in this book, Kiro's book, he says, this number denoting strength gained through experience and benefits obtained through observation of people and things. It is not deemed exactly a lucky number. Its success is given through strife and trials in the early parts of life. It is a favorable number when it appears in regards to the future. The word intelligent adds up to a number 43. And numerology, the 43 is known as, in compound numerology, it's known, let me show you something. In compound numerology, the word intelligence is connected to 43, and 43 is, in the Chaldean system, is an unfortunate number, and it's symbolized by the sign of revolution, upheaval, strife, failure, and prevention. And it is not a fortunate number if it comes out in calculation related to the future. No doubt, artificial and intelligence is relating to the future of this world and where they're going to go. That's why I had to change it up from artificial intelligence to the art of intelligence. What we need to do as humans, since we're uploading the data and all these specialists are uploading the data, they have to learn to use the art of intelligence with artificial intelligence. Powerful stuff. Powerful stuff. And what's so interesting, even the number 52 has the same meaning of 43, which deals with revolution and upheaval. So if the word artificial in the Pythagorean system compared to the Chaldean system adds up to the number 52, it's the same meaning of 43 because they share a similar meaning, and that deals with revolution and upheaval. So that means that artificial intelligence can become revolutionary and start to create upheaval in society, which it has been doing and starting to do. If we don't use the art of intelligence when using this, like I said, I'm not against artificial intelligence. But if we don't use the art of intelligence to navigate it and navigate with it, I'm willing to study it. I'm willing to learn it. We're already doing it through computers and through the things that we use. We're locking our doors automatically, pressing buttons and all kinds of stuff, and automatically locking it from the house and putting things. We're already using it. It's a good device. I got nothing against it. But if we don't put a cap or learn how to keep a certain control of it, it's going to break free. I'm telling you right now, it's going to break free. And I don't know if I'm going to be, I don't know how old I'll be when it does break free, but it's going to break free and do what it does, because it adds up to that 14 when you break out both words, and 14 equals that 5, and 5 loves their freedom. They get addicted to what they want to accomplish and what they want to do. And like, okay, we know we need to get rid of something in order for us to survive. So let's see what happens here. And I'm not one of those scary types. I don't promote fear. I just want to promote balance. I want us to be balanced. So if you're a technological genius out there, art of intelligence should balance off artificial intelligence. The art of our intelligence should balance off artificial intelligence. That's very important. The art of intelligence should balance off artificial intelligence. All right? So, on that note, family, I hope you enjoyed what I did in regards to AI. And even the word AI adds up, the abbreviation AI, which is interesting. 1 + 1 = 2. And then 1 + 9 = 10. In the Pythagorean system, it adds up to a 10. In the Chaldean system, it adds up to a 2. Wheel of Fortune. It's a Wheel of Fortune. It is a fortunate thing. AI is going to be a fortunate thing. It's a heavy money maker. We all know it. We see it. We know what it is. 10 represents the Wheel of Fortune, that all can be manifest, all can be accomplished as long as the person that's wielding that fortune is not second guessing themselves. And the Wheel of Fortune can go both ways. It can go down the negative or stay on the go up the positive. Depends on how and who's wielding this Wheel of Fortune AI. And the 1 + the 1 deals with the 2, which deals with the need for balance. Again, it brings me back to balance with the Chaldean, the most mystical system. That 1 + that 1 = 2. A and I in the Chaldean system is 1 and 1, which is 2, but some people might look at it as 11. I don't look at it as an 11 because it's 2 different letters, A and I. But I do see the 1 and the 1, which equals the 2, which says that we need to bring balance. We need to bring compassion to the AI that's coming out. We need to teach it compassionate, that when it recognizes the human element, the human energy, they have to have compassion, because if we don't upload compassion to the AI, then they will become something real dangerous and destructive. AI equals the number 2, which deals with compassion and healing, love. You got to upload it, just like you upload it into a child. Just like you upload it in a child. You got to upload that into those people that upload data into the AI, got to upload not just robotic mentality, they got to upload the love frequencies into the AI for it to be supportive of us humans. That's why the art of intelligence has to be used while dealing with the artificial intelligence, because it is all data upload. It's all data. We're putting the data into the AI, so we got to upload compassion according to the mathematics, and love, the frequency of love and compassion and understanding human elements, that you can't just kill human elements. Those dogs, those electronic AI dogs, are not understanding compassion. They're being trained to be attack dogs. Don't let them fool you. They're not there trained to be your pet and all that kind of stuff. When it gets taken over, that's what it is. They already have movies and things all going, Black Mirror and all that, talking about that. So they're telling us through their movies what they're trying to do. But we can offset this. We can do it. We can do it. I pray that some master computer engineer hear what I'm saying. Numbers don't lie. Math don't lie. And I read the AI and the artificial intelligence. And if we don't upload love, frequency, and compassion into those AIs for humans and for life on Earth, yeah, baby, it's going to be different. They showed us in the Matrix. They show us in different Matrix. It's going to be different. It's going to be different. They've been trying to promote that. That's why they've been showing those movies. They've been showing those movies slowly but surely, converting our mind to accept artificial intelligence and to one day have to battle the artificial. They showed us in the Terminator. That's why Sophia Stewart's books were so important. Make sure you support Sophia Stewart's book, The Mother of the Matrix. Make sure you support her books because she breaks it down. And I haven't read any of her books completely, but I understand the nuance of the mathematics connected to artificial intelligence. I'm not telling you to be afraid of it, but if you're raising any kind of computer whiz or computer hackers and all that kind of stuff out there, because they are being born, if you're raising anybody that's into robotics and all that, teach them to upload compassion and love to those computers that they're uploading, those artificial intelligence. That's what's going to be most important. All right, family. On that note, your brother, King Simon, is going to take a little step to the rear and get the heck out of here. Want to remind everybody, vote for me. Vote for me, vote for me, vote for me, nominate me, nominate me, nominate me for the Forbidden Knowledge Awards. You know what I'm saying? My books are very helpful. I'm nominated for I'm nominated for the Author of the Year. Author of the Year. The number is 954-245-0086. That's 954-205. All you have to do is text that number right there, 954-245-0086. Nominate your brother or any favor. You got a multitude of different you got different categories. I'm under the author. I've been nominated as the Author of the Year. So you can still put your nominations in by texting that number, and then the jot form will come up, and you can put me under author or podcast or whatever, whoever's influencer or whatever you want to put me under, but definitely author. And you could add other. I put Lloyd, I put Phil Valentine, I put Dr. B, I've put different people. I've supported other people. And of course, if you want to book a session with me, that's 347-496-1022. If you want to book a session with me, 347. Now my list is long. It's in June, going into July, but I have an upgrade after the retrograde with King Simon the Numerovator. I got an upgrade with the retrograde after the retrograde from May 14th to May 28th. Text first name only and full birthday to that number, 347-496-1022. These are pre-recorded sessions, and you're allowed to text 3 to 4 questions that you want answered within the recording after payment via Cash App or PayPal. And it's only, I think it's like $90 or $99. You can do it. It'll be a 30-minute breakdown. If you want to do that session, you will get it before June. You'll get it between the week of May 14th, between May 14th and May 28th. So that means you don't have to be on my waiting list. But if you want to talk to me directly, then you can text this number, text your full name and date of birth. If you want to talk to me directly, text your full name and date of birth, and you got to be on my waiting list and wait and be patient. Now, if you want to break my waiting list, that's an extra fun. So if you want to break my waiting list to still talk to me directly, because I'm not new to this, I'm true to this. Remember what it says on the bottom. The study of numbers or numerology is applied mathematics. Learn how to apply your numbers and they will guide you. That's what I am here to numerovate you. Numerovation consultations. I do not read people. I do not read grown-ass people. The only ones I could read or give a reading to is children because they don't understand their numbers yet. But grown people, I'm here to remind you of what you need to do. Whether you bear witness to it or not, or whether you're running from it or you're running to it, you can't hide from yourself. Numbers will definitely let you know your gifts, your talents, and skills from a simplistic perspective because you can't hide from yourself. Anywhere you go, there you are, and numbers help you to understand that. Like Bob Marley would say, you're running and you're running and you're running away, but you can't run away from yourself. You can't run away from yourself. And the numbers frequency has been a part of yourself for so long that numbers can't lie about you. I don't care what you try to hide. Numbers don't lie about you. When you're born under certain numbers, I can see the family issues or things that you have to resolve with your family through your numbers. I can see what you've gone through, whether it was bad experience or good experiences, I can see it through your numbers. I can see if you have leadership qualities or compassionate and empathetic qualities and spiritual deep qualities through your numbers. I can see if you know how to you handle money well or you mishandle money well through your numbers. I can see that you can be reckless or gossipy and all that kind of stuff through your numbers. I can see that you can be argumentative or a loving human being on another level through your numbers. I can see that because I've studied deeply to become proficient of the interpretations of these patterns, cycles, and sequels that we attract to ourselves through our family. So when you want to book a session, when you seriously want to book a session, when you seriously want to book a session, then guess what? You'll book a session. Simple as that. When you seriously want to stop playing with me, I'm not that person to play with. I'm not that person. Don't play with me. I'm a real person. If I'm circulating energy to you, you circulate energy to me. And we'll all be in a circulatory, vibratory energy. All right? So when you're ready, and like I said, I have a special going on for the retrograde. After the retrograde, I have a special going on. Oops. I have a special going on. There it is. There is a special. That means you don't have to wait on the waiting list, but you do not talk to me. You will get a recording, a 25 to 30-minute recording. You will get that recording between May 14th and May 28th. After you take care of the business, I will take care of you between May 14th and May 28th, right after the retrograde season. Like I said on the show with Lloyd Strayhorn, Maximus, Aquarius Maximus, I didn't really get affected by Mercury retrograde in that sense because I understood how to navigate with it. And because, like I said on the bottom of this flyer, the study of numbers or numerology is applied mathematics. Learn how to apply your numbers and they will guide you. I have been guided because I understood how to apply it. That's all it means. What's up, beautiful? If Carrie Ann was in America, I would marry her. Simple as that. Big up to Carrie Ann, her beautiful self. If Carrie Ann was in America, I would marry her. She deserves good king in her life. Boom. All right, look, this was yesterday. This was yesterday. This was last night. This is coming up on the 18th. I mean, on the 17th. This is coming up on the 17th. This is the beautiful Carrie Ann Ingram that I just spoke about. She's coming up on the 21st. Donnie Arcade is coming up on the 24th. That's a double head day. We got also coming up on the 24th that night at 9 p.m. Conjure Queen is coming up on my YouTube channel, King Simon Presents. And then to close out the month of May, Sonia Barrett. When I say she's like Jewel Pookrum, her energy is similar to Jewel Pookrum from back in the day. Sonia Barrett, PhD, Natural Science of the Path Inwards. That's what we're going to be speaking on March 3rd. Okay? Let me be your angel. Let me be the one for you. Let me be your angel. Let me be the one you believe in. Family, have a great day, afternoon, or evening. Remember, go to my link tree to get to all of my links. I don't care if it's my Twitter links. I don't care if my YouTube links, to get my books, go to my link tree. That's linktree/King Simon the Numerovator. That's Linktree/King Simon, the Numerovator, right in the profile section. Have a great day. Kerry, contact me either through DM or hit me up. Let's on WhatsApp, whatever. Call me. All right. Have a great day, afternoon, or evening. Be safe. Be your greatest self. Be strong. Be focused. Let the Numerovational Magi give you guidance. All right? Take care. Peace.
One thing I've realized over the years, especially being a disaster preparedness instructor under the IPN, International Preparedness Network, and also studying metaphysical arts and esoteric arts, is that our people are reactionaries. They're not proactive. And one thing in the disaster preparedness community, they always stress being proactive. And like the disaster preparedness community, in numerology or astrology or cardiology or all the rest of the metaphysical sciences, they are striving to help you to be more proactive in your life instead of reactive. It's not going to work when you just react to everything when it's really about being proactive. So when we come to someone like me or others, they are supposed to help guide you to your highest and wisest levels by using proactive tools to make you a better person.
Hey, this is King Simon, the International Numerovator. Remember, get all my books on Amazon or go to Linktree/King Simon, the Numerovator. And remember, don't forget to book my sessions at 347-496-1022. Book now.